Waheguru Khalsa, Waheguru Fateh. I am starting with first shloka of Gurbani, which everybody knows, which says, death is there. And this shloka is by Guru Angad. Jeha chiri likhya, teha hukm kamaye, kalle aave nanka, sadde uth jaye. In English, Nanak says, a person is ordained to follow the hukm of Akal Purkh, which I call Eko, first word. The birth and death are predetermined accordingly. This means death is accepted, and Guru Nanak has conveyed that to the message. Second shloka is by Guru Arjan. Lakh 84 जोन सबाई मानस को प्रभ दी बड़ियाई इस पौरी ते जो नर चुके सो आए जाए दुख पाएंदा. Second is देहदार अवर देव डर पे सिद्ध साध डर मुया लाख 84 मरमर जमे फिर जोनी जोया. Meanings, amongst the 8.4 million species, the Akal Purkh has conferred on human beings an exalted status, Aflat ul Makhlukat. However, lapse at this step, it continues to suffer the cycle of birth and death. Explanation: all beings with bodies and deities, all beings and deities even, they are subject to transmigration, just like human beings. However, the shloka Guru Nanak, Guru Arjan Dev, given below presents a different picture. The first two, it is modifying it. पवन में पवन बया समाया, ज्योति में ज्योत रल जाया, माटी माटी होई एक, रोवन हारे की कवन टेक, कौन मुआ रे कौन मुआ, ब्रह्म ज्ञानी मिल करो बिचारा, ये तो चलत पिया रहाओ. अगली कुछ खबर न पाई, रोवन हारे भी उठ जाई, परम मोह के बांधे बन, सुपन पिया पखलाए अन्न. ये तो बचन बचा, ये तो बचन रचा करतार, आवत जावत हुक्म अपार, ना को मुआ ना मरने जो, ना बिन से अविनाशी हो, जो ए जाने सो ए ना है, जानन हारे को बल जाओ, कौन नानक गुर परम चुकाया, ना कोई मरे ना आवे जाए. So there are lot of contradictions, apparent contradictions. The meanings given are: after death, air mingles with air, light merges with light, while dust joins dust. Human beings become indistinguishable from creation of the Creator Eko. They are mixed up. So, wailing over the dead becomes meaningless. Everything is going back. This is the divine wonder. Only the enlightened one can ponder over it. What people cannot comprehend, who has died. The mourner too shall one day depart, and none would be able to know what has happened to it. Afterwards, however, beings are bound in bonds of delusion and attachment, as if it is blind alley or a dream. This is how it is enacted by Eko, the Akal Purkh. Under its laws, beings come and go. None dies, none is mortal. The self does not die, and mortality never touches it. It's all contradiction apparent. In these shlokas of Guru Arjan, transmigration is not accepted. In the first it was expected. And death of being is rejected. Let us examine the meanings of some more shlokas. संपत्रतन राजस्यों अतनोह लगायो, काल फाद जब गल परी सब पयो परायो. Now we are coming to the realities. Every person is tempted to amass worldly goods and costly materials for comfort. However, when the devil of death knocks at the door, everything is left behind. Same way, There is a shloka by Kabir. बेद की पुत्री सिमरत भाई संकल जेवरी ले आई आप नगर आपते बाध्या मोह के फाद काल सर बंद सांध्या. Simriti is based on Veda. It advocates caste system for its devotees with all the rites and rituals associated with it. These devotees are under constant fear of death for violating any of these rules and rituals. This is from the other religion. Now, another shloka by Namdev is clearing the picture. जैसे मीन पानी में रहे काल जाल की सुध नहीं लहे. It is for us. A fish lives in water but is not aware of the call, the death. Since it cannot, however, it can be easily caught and killed for food. She doesn't know all that. So this applies to us. That is an example. We are just unaware of the end sometimes and getting involved in worldly life so much that we forget everything. This applies to human beings too, who are living under the influence of ignorance about power of Home, which would ultimately kill them. In these shlokas, Kal is in the context of death of human beings, which is related to the worldly life as dictated by Home itself. So there are other shlokas which again try to clear this point. Kabir, जिस मरने से जग डरे मेरे मन आनंद मरने से पाइए पूर्ण परमानंद. So what is question of this marna? This shloka was keeping me in a damadol position for a long period. So then these other shlokas clear it. मन बरागी घर बसे सब पैराता हुए ज्ञान महारस भोगवे बौड़ भूख न होए नान के मन मार मिले ए मन मारे मिले भी फिर दुख न होए. The question is, it's a fight between Hukm and Home. Hukm is Akal Purush order, Home is human beings reaction. Now here the question is how to control your mind. So if you control your mind, most of the things are solved. This last shloka in the series clear the point. कबीर ऐसा एक आध जो जीवित मृतक होए, दिस क्लैरिफिकेशन, निरपा होए के गुण रवे जत पेख्यो तत् सोए. The moment he controls his desires, ambitions, I would say undue ambitions, taking someone else's things, then the mind is coming under the control, and then you realize that other people too exist, which are creation of the God. The point is, when you are under the influence of Home, you are just looking all the time about your interest, and you are in a kind of web. But if you break that web, then you come to the normal life, and then you realize the whole human being, whole world is made of the same God, same Akal Purush, and you are part of it. So then you realize the normal level. Next shloka is again by Kabir. Kabir, सोई मारिए जे मुए सुख हुए. कबीर सोई मारिए जिस मुए सुख हुए, पलो पलो सबको कहे बुरो न माने कोई. Meaning, Kabir says, control Home, subdue which brings joy and one gets universal acclaim. None would disapprove of it. Everybody would like of it. The question is, it's a point of setting up a balance in this human life. And death and birth are the two extreme ends. The middle period is the most difficult period of life. Now I am coming with the shloka from Guru Amar Das, which adds another item. We talk about the, this heaven and hell. So what he says about this, because it is also related to the living of the human beings. अमल कर धरती बीज सबदे कर सच की आम नित दे पानी होए किसान ईमान जमाए लै पेस्ट दोज मूड़े एव जाने. This is Guru Amardas. The meaning is, make good action the soil, put into it seed of Sabd, Guru's word, always irrigate it with stream of truth. Be such a cultivator whose faith is firm. Thoughtless man, such is the way to heaven and hell. Guru Amardas says, like good farmer, what you sow, so shall you reap. And good actions of a person brings good dividends for that person as well as for the society. So the point is, we have to live within a discipline so as to care the needs of the societal needs. As a human being living under home all the time is a suffering itself. The hell and heaven are on this earth, and choice is with the human being to search for any one of the two. So you can have heaven here, you can have hell. It is your own creation. The next shloka is again by Kabir. Keh Kabir ab kahiye kahe sad sang Vaikunt hai. He says, company of good people is itself as a, heaven. Meaning is, this life can be made heaven by joining good people, having common goals, working for yourself, working for the society. Now I am coming to the reincarnation. This is again related to death. This shloka is by Guru Arjan, and most of you might have read it many times, but still I will like it. कई जन्म पै कीट पतंगा, कई जन्म गज मीन कुरंगा, कई जन्म पंखी सर्प होयो, कई जन्म हैवर बिरख जोयो, मिल जगदीश मिलन की बरिया, चिरन काल ए दे संजरिया, कई जन्म सैल गिर करया, कई जन्म गर्भ है खरिया, कई जन्म साख के उपया, लाख 84 जोन परमाया, साध संग पयो जन्म प्राप्त, कर सेवा पज हर हर गुरमत, त्याग मन झूठ भवान जीवित मरे दरगे परवान, जो कुछ हुआ सो तुझते हुआ, अब न दूजा करने जोग, ता मिलिए मिलाए कहो नानक हर हर गुण गाए. During numerous life cycles, a person is incarnated as worms, winged creature, elephants, etc. For a purposeful and cogent discussion of the aforementioned information, it is important to provide a historical background in the context of which it has to be analyzed and in form of question. I have tried to create 5 questions covering all this. First is, what's meant by hukum and home in Shri Granth Sahib. Second is, what happens to person after death. Third is, what is the state of person before birth as a human being. How hell and heaven are defined in Sikhism. How a human being should behave during the present life. So here I have visualized a cycle. First point is the birth, then life. Third point is home. Let me check. Now, before birth is number 1 on the horizontal, after death is number 5 in the end. Hukum is center, and life is above, and life during death and birth is below. Now the question is, we are aware of only half part, not the lower part. Now that part, Guru Arjan Dev has already said that after death, dust goes to dust, light goes to light. And this recycling of that material goes on in the birth and coming back to the human form and ending in death. Now the most important part in Sikhism is birth to death and human life and struggle of home. The question is, so many times the word hukum has been used in Gurbani. We have not grasped its concept. Its variations in life may be different, but world is the same. It is the laws of nature, creation, all the laws of struggle in life. What I mean to say, the system is programmed in the modern language, and we are part of it. Now the question is, how you control home, or which pen you press. So you create hell and hell here, hell and heaven. If you are living in a dialogue, discussion, cooperative, resolving your conflicts by talking even in the family or outside the family, the things become much easier and more happy and prosperous life. But if like a village man, as my people have been doing, you are going on with for enmity for 10 generations, selling your lands, fighting cases, you are creating hell itself. It is going on still in the many cities. So the issue is, if we can solve our problems in a reasonable way, no problem. But if we are just under the control of Hame, that's animal instinct, I would say. All animals have Hame. They don't know how to resolve it. They fight and one is dying. Human beings sometimes die, sometimes they retreat. So the point is, Hukum and Hame, which are the two key words in Akal in the Gurbani of Gurus, are the most important words for me, which has to be understood and practiced by understanding their meanings. And without that, I have written somewhere that translation of Japji Sahib has been done by more than 700 people so far. That the bibliography is available. But no two persons have ever sat together. Is it Sikhism? When we say, Hoye katra mero mer bhai, dubda dur karo le balai, we can't sit together. Why? That animal home is between us. I would say we are not Sikhs with turban and beard, unless we learn Sikhism and practice it. That is the fundamental point which we have ignored for the last more than 100 years. The Sikhi of Guru's period was much better. People, they committed. We just sing their praises. All the Taru singers, everybody. But today, we are running after personal interest, our ego. We can't sit together. We can't talk together. And in the morning, we had a little discussion. If there are 1,000 seconds, 1,000 factions, how you can join them? We can talk even among themselves. Thank you very much.